This is Scotty from Planetmosh, joining you at King Tut's in Glasgow with Mike Orlando from Adrenaline Mob. Mike, thanks for joining us, mate. First of all, I suppose, give us a little bit of background on how Adrenaline Mob came to being.
You know, I had been, working on stuff for a while, just, going through the motions, working on tunes and crafting the sound. And, I was working with Russell Allen on a different project completely. And, just a few years into it, I was like, man, I got this great, this great thing. And, I think you would sound great doing something in the rock context rather than prog. Respectfully, I mean, they're, amazing at it, symphony and stuff, but not my genre. So I brought them, some of the rock stuff that I've been working on for a while, and he just banged out Indifferent and Angel Sky, and it was just like, yep.
That'll do.
There it is.
Then the rest of the pieces kind of fell together with
Yeah. I mean, we took everything that I had been working on, and we put it in the pot, and we created together the sound of Adrenaline Mob. Reworking. I had so much music, and just teaming up with them. It was a great partnership. So.
I mean, it was going to be one of my questions, kind of leading into that. There was when you were writing the stuff for Omerta, is that or Omerta? Is that how it's pronounced?
Omerta.
Yep. Did you have a particular style you were aiming for, or was it just all kind of organic?
No. I mean, like I said, I've been working musically on this stuff for a long time. But obviously, when me and Russell met, that's when the true sound of Adrenaline Mob, was born. But I always had a clear vision of the genre and the music that I was writing. All of the riffs and the underlying stuff, and just stuff like that. I mean, some of the songs, I had been working on for a while, lyrically and stuff. And but yeah, when we came together, it was a crystal clear vision of where it was going. And hey, Russ, man, this is what I got, and this is what I always wanted to do. Let's go down that road, Mike. And that was it. Yeah, there was no, what do we do? What kind of genre do we?
Which is just kind of okay.
Hard rock, slamming, grooving, bouncing, rocking, melodic, punch you in the face.
And did bringing John in on bass, obviously, just in must be in the past 6-8 months or so, isn't it? Or
Maybe a little less than that. He has brought the sound of the band to another level. He's such a great grooving, heavy bass player. He can sync and be that tight machine like that he was in Disturbed, but then he can open up and walk all over the place like an Entwistle or a Geezer Butler, and it's just, so it's great. And he's very articulate, and just has a great sense of musicality in general about everything.
And I mean, I think it's safe to say you're all masters of your trade in some shape or form. There's a term bandied about these days of metal supergroups being the norm. I mean, do you class Adrenaline Mob as one of these metal supergroups, or is it musicians coming together?
I get the label and the stamp. I have no problem with it. We don't look at it like that. We're just making great music. But I get it. I mean, because everybody is of a virtuosic realm of what they do in their instrument. Portnoy is, one of the greatest drummers on the planet. And Russ, his voice is, out of control, and me and John, I'm from the instrumental world, all that craziness. So yeah, it's.
I mean, I'm a guitarist myself. I use that term very loosely as well. When you listen to the stuff the stuff you pull off on that album, if you don't mind me saying, is blindingly amazing. It's so fast, and there's some stunning effects throughout it as well. I mean, what kind of rig is it? Is it easy to transpose that rig to a live setting, or?
Yeah, Marshall. Marshalls. Charvels and Jacksons and Marshalls. Listen, what I use is what I use. I don't endorse something and then just not use it. You'll see my rig tonight is 3 Marshall heads running at the same time, wall sound, 3 cabs, 3 heads. There's not many effects on the album. I'm really simplistic with it. The only thing on the album here, maybe twice it comes up, is a whammy pedal. And I try to use, I use the word try. You try to be different. Like instead of just doing the wheel, 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 I use it in different ways where I don't think the general person would use it. So maybe it comes off like, wow, what is that? Well, it's just a whammy. But it's used in a cool, different context.
Fantastic.
So,
and you guys have obviously been promoting it pretty extensively with the tour you've been doing.
Yeah.
You've been over in the States, obviously doing it first of all, but June's been pretty jam-packed around about Europe, doing festivals and venues as well. Yeah. How has the material come across to the crowds? Have you been pleased with the response?
Oh yeah, this European tour is just kicking ass. I mean, the festivals are a whole other thing. They're amazing. I mean, we went and played Sweden Rock. Went on like 12:15 in the morning, afternoon, and there was still thousands and thousands of people, 6,000-7,000 people, and they were fans. That's what was great about it. They were singing Undaunted. They were singing the words to all the songs and chanting with us, and it's just like, this is great. And it's been like that every night. The crowds have been, just so into it, doing the jump with us, and all the, this stuff, and it's just, it's not like they're trying to, they're coming to, see what we're about. They're already fans.
Yes.
So that's, we're so thankful about that. Yeah, it's really cool.
And do you prefer the festivals or the smaller venues, or I suppose it depends on the crowd.
If there's 200 people or 2,000 or 20,000, it doesn't matter. We leave everything we have on stage. We come off stage and we're just like, oh my God. We give it what we got, and no, so it don't matter.
So Glasgow being for a treat tonight, certainly.
Yeah, it's going to be a slam show. It's going to be fun.
Excellent. And then after this, you've got a few dates going into July, and then what lies ahead after that?
Yeah, well, we're going to do, we're hoping to do some more stuff in August, and then probably, closer to the end of the year, I think we're going to come back out and do another, proper run, for a few months. I mean, we plan on going, into next year and working this album. We want to give it legs.
Excellent.
You don't want to put a thing out and just do a few shows here and there, a couple of tours, a couple of months.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suppose that again is kind of leads into my next question. Do you see this as a project, or actually more as a band that's going to organically grow with more albums and
definitely never was a project. I'm not one that involves myself in projects. If I'm going to do something, it's going to be a band. There's going to be a reason. There's going to be a foresight into the future of what we're going to do. Projects are great. I love them. I respect them, and there are tons out there. But no, this is a band, and we're aiming to be around for quite a while.
So have you got a favourite song on the tour so far?
Oh, on the tour. Live, there's so many crazy moments. From Hit the Wall always seems to, just go
That's a monster,
off the charts.
Monster.
It hits you, and then when it drops into the Sabbath part at the end, that's like, it's a pretty crazy. Undaunted, I'm going to say, is the breakout song of the tour. Everybody sings it. Everybody goes nuts.
I was going to say, it's kind of anthemic right now, isn't it? It's got a real anthemic feel.
Pretty much. It's, I'm undaunted. 2 words and a few syllables, and the crowds love to yell it and scream it, and they feel it. That's what's cool about it.
So, I suppose for the Planetmosh listeners and readers, any message for folk coming to see Adrenaline Mob?
Oh man, just I don't know, man. Just hold on to your seats or wherever you're standing, because the place is going to be shaking and rocking, and there's going to be drum fills from hell coming at you. Guitar, bass, Moya is like I call him the god of rumble. Not the god of thunder. That's it's Simmons. I gotta leave that for Mr. Simmons. But Russ just coming at you, with a vengeance. So I think you guys are really gonna dig it. So I'm gonna say, come out and check it out, and I guarantee you'll be pleased.
Fantastic. This has been Mike Orlando of Adrenaline Mob. Mike,
Thanks a lot.
thank you very much for your
My
time.
pleasure, man.
Thank you.